Day 20, so that's Monday. Yes, Monday's coming, so I'm recording this ahead of time. So, day 20, what did I want to talk about today? I wanted to talk about a legacy of the Ark. So, obviously, all this sponsorship money, all this crowdsourcing, all the sponsors from the bigger companies that I am sort of lining up to talk to. The Ark is not going to be mine. I'm not going to end up with the Ark. The Ark will be staying on the University Park campus. Now, a lot of the buildings that are at the university campus have been designed by Z Factories, Bill Dunster even. And so it is pretty much like a legacy to the university. It's almost like there's pretty much everything that Bill's designed on the university. I guess in a similar way than the Code 4 and the Code 6 buildings that exist on the campus already, the Ark will become in line with those things. That's why it fits so perfectly to have it at the University Park, because it already has energy efficient buildings there anyway. To give you a little bit of background about those buildings, Code 4 and Code 6 are classifications of energy efficient buildings in the UK. So that's what we call them, Code 4, Code 6, with Code 6 being the ultimate supposedly mythical kind of building that, you know, there's a certain amount of expense has to go in it to make it that environmentally friendly. They currently get a certain amount of footfall per year from people, notorieties around Europe and the UK who come down to see these energy efficient buildings in Nottingham. What we'd like to do with the Ark is that the video stream and all the content that's coming out of the Ark every single day, the video, the textual, the audio, we would like to have a viewership very similar to the phoneboxexperiment.com in terms of people viewing and interacting with the Ark. That way, you know, it saves people flying, it saves people travelling to come down and look at these buildings. They can actually tap in through the internet and look at this stuff. You know, I see the Ark as being not just this one-hit wonder where you donate a certain amount of money towards the Ark. I see it as being a legacy item. I see it being this 1 year time capsule of content that we capture of the experience of living in there, sort of transitioning from bricks and mortar to this wooden dwelling place, to also being something a lot bigger to look back on. And you know, for me, the testament of having a year's worth of content to leave to my daughter when her whole fourth year of her life, to be able to look back and say, you know, I lived in this Ark a couple of times a week with my dad, and we did this, and we streamed this, and this was the exposure, and these were the comments on the blog. You know, I hope that like 3 or 4 or 5 years after we've done the project, you know, when she's when she's going to be like what, 8, 9, 10, she'll look back at that stuff and you know, be chuffed that she took part in something like that. So legacy is very important to me about what it actually has caused an effect. And so, you know, also I see the Ark as a bit of a learning experience for me, because I'm determined never to go back to bricks and mortar. I'm determined to have some kind of dwelling similar to this, either be a container ship that's been modified, shipping container that's been modified, or an Ark itself, but it will be a different Ark. So the Ark will stay on the university campus grounds. That's not to say that we can't do another project with it, move it somewhere else and then move it back. It costs about £750, I believe, to put it on a low loader and take it elsewhere. So it could be an awesome project to take to somewhere like Spain, Barcelona, do like a week-long or a month-long project for a bigger company. It's one of the reasons why I've been sort of looking at people like Nokia to see if they'll come on board to support a sustainable project like this, because it could be really epic on a day-to-day basis. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow, day 21.